a deep condition because I need it, and I'm going to leave it in my hair for a couple hours, to be honest, and then do what I have to do. I'm just honest, like, I feel so good inside. I feel like really renewed, I feel really different. So I want to just start doing stuff to reflect it on the out, because I mean, I see it a tiny bit, but I don't really see it that much. So I'm making some changes. I'm starting today with a gallon a day. So I've been buying this, and I do drink this. I buy it all the time, but I usually, this is from Tesco. It's like £1 something. But I don't drink them like religiously, if that makes sense. So at least I've always got water in my room, type of thing. And I drink a lot of water anyway when it comes to my teas, like, and all this stuff. So already today, well, this morning I've drank this much, but then I've had about 3 teas. So it kind of counts in a way. So I don't really have to do a gallon. But I feel like I can do this before I go to work because it's like so easy to drink water. So I was like, I'm going to do this. And I've been looking at the aloe vera, not challenge per se, but doing the aloe vera thing for like 5 days or whatever. And I was like, I was looking at that, but I live in Southend, boy. I don't know where the hell they sell aloe vera plant around here. We don't have Indian shops. Oh, we know a lot of people around here. They don't sell seasoning and stuff like that. Oh, so you have to go like to East London, basically like Upton Park, to get all those goodies, or Barking, because definitely not. Yes, Junior. Yeah, right there. Woo! Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh my God. Woo! Lord of mercy. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying my life right now, but yes, I was like, I'm going to start. I want to just use this coconut oil. I have to buy like 2 more, and I want to buy the one I watched this YouTube video. This woman had a bucket of coconut oil. Like, she ordered it. So I think I'm going to have to go to Amazon. But I'm going to get 2 more of these, and I'm just going to be using this for the whole week. I want to see what it's like just to use this. The only thing, I have to alter it when I have my washing regime, because there's certain things that I like to use when I wash my body now. Like, I'm so addicted to Soap and Glory, and it's made my skin so soft. Like, it really soft and silky, like literally, and it feels moisturized. Even though I have like dry, it's still soft and dry. Okay, honey, we can be ashy and conditioned. So, I never even heard that in my life, but it is what it is. And the tea tree soap that I buy from Holland and Barrett, amazing. Ugh. So like, I'm gonna use those less, but and use the coconut oil more. So I'll lather it on my body before, leave it about 5 minutes, get in, wash it off, then try and lather it with the tea tree oil, wash, then rinse that off, wash it one more time, just wash my body with the coconut oil one more time, and then before I get out, I will do the Soap and Glory just one time. Get out, amazing. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And then when I'm doing it for like the night, so when I come in and I'm going to bed, I will lather it on one more time and let it soak in, and then wash it off when I have my shower when I wake up. Get it? And I feel like I'm going to do it like that until for about a couple of days, well, like 5 days, and see the outcome of that, because I didn't know it had that much benefits, to be honest. So all this time I've had this thing next to my bed and I didn't even know it. So I want to try it like that and see how much it works, but I'm giving myself a month to do that, because everyone was mixing it with baking soda and lemon, and I feel like when stuff gets too technical, when it's becoming too mixy, it just puts me off. I'm not going to ever be consistent with it because it's not simple. Like this, if I know I'm just using one thing, bam, yeah, I can do that. When it's too much, it's too much effort, man, especially when I'm coming in from work. I'm tired. I ain't got time to be doing mixy this, putting this here, putting this up. I want a simple life. So absolutely not. And then I'll probably this weekend when I go down to London, I'll get the aloe vera plant, and then I'll mix the aloe vera when I'm putting it on my body and my face. Like if I'm sleeping, when I'm going to bed, I won't mind mixing it with that coconut oil, because those two individually have super benefits. So the aloe vera and the coconut oil mixed together, lathering it on your face, oh my god, should be amazing. Or you put the aloe vera on and then you leave it on to the morning, then you wash it off with the coconut oil. Oh yes, that sounds like something amazing. Oh yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. So, and I said I want to start going to the gym as well, but I probably want to. I say I want to go. I don't know if I'm gonna stick to it though. I mean, even if I can just go once a week, I feel like my body's amazing. I love my body, to be frankly honest with you. And it took a long time for me to actually adore my body, but I love what I have. I'm very appreciative. I'm very thankful, because it could be much worse. But I want more upper body. Like, I don't really care about six pack and all that rubbish, but I want more like upper body. Like, I've really got a tiny bit definition. Like, got a little something going on, you know, but I want more of it. But I don't want to be like this, and I don't want to be like this. I just want more area here, you know, like when I wear a shirt, like you can see the yeah. That's what I want. I don't think it would take me long to achieve that either. But like, that's why I said like 1 day a week or whatever, and then like I can just have like a little tone. So there's other stuff that I do like. I like treadmill and all that stuff, but I'm not too in. I don't really care about all the squats and all this rubbish. Like my down below is fine. I don't mind a little tone up, but I just think when you work too much down there, it becomes hard. And ain't no one trying to get a hard ass. I don't like it. I like my bum. It's soft. It jiggles when I dance. Can you imagine me trying to dance? I was like, I'll be a human vibrator, shaking my whole body instead of just one part. Oh, too much effort, bro. So I just want this bit just a bit more, you know, a bit more. Yes. Woo! I want. Oh my god. Oh. So those are little changes that I want to do. Oh my god. That feels sensational. Oh, so now I'm going to just leave this in my head. Because I had like proper dry scalp, man. And then, it definitely makes my beard super softer. And this is going to be trimmed down this weekend. It's getting a bit too thick. Then I'm going to just leave it. So, what else? I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I can't remember what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to talk about Monique. So does everyone watch The Breakfast Club? Well, I do, and I actually wanted to film it the day I was watching it, but my phone was there, so I couldn't watch it yet. Oh my god, I was so annoyed. Let me tell you something, yeah. When this whole thing was going around about her wanting everyone to what was this word called? Basically, when she wanted everyone to protest against Netflix, right? Because of her pay. That's what I originally thought it was. Then when I did my research, looked at the story, it went into equality, and I was like, is she only using equality now because it's something that happened to her? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have been through this, and she's never spoken up about equality. But sometimes it doesn't mean that you don't agree with a cause, but if something's not directly aimed at you, you can have your feelings towards it, but you don't really necessarily have to always do something about it, because an element of it is not really any of your business. I can understand some of that, but now the whole movement, just because they didn't increase her pay, absolutely disgusting. But until I did my research, right, then I started to like, you know, then I watched The Breakfast Club. Oh my god, the way that she put Charlemagne in his place, I was like, yes. And then when you hear someone express herself, especially with her husband, because he's a manager, he talks so well. Amazing man. She definitely met a good one there, boy. But Charlemagne's up. He's absolutely disrespectful. He's not only disrespectful to her. He's disrespectful to women in general. He's had it with K Michelle. He made Little Mama cry. He was disrespectful just not long ago to Amara La Negra, this one from Love and Hip Hop Miami, right? About colorism, about what she faces, like questioning her and all that stuff. And it's so funny how in the comments you can just see it's the men bashing, because this is the whole thing. This is what I understand where she's coming from, because men wouldn't never understand an element of what a woman goes through when it comes to equality, because a lot of men don't know, but they do undervalue women and they do see women as inferior to them. And it's just a natural thing that a lot of men feel. Like a lot of men don't feel like you should be doing this, you should know your role. Your role's in the kitchen and to be popping out babies and to be able to open your legs whenever he wants it, to be able to accept the fact that he wants multiple wives, to be able to accept the fact that a man can cheat on you. Like from the time that I feel like someone can cheat on you, I already feel like they've disrespected you. They don't see you as anything. That's how I see it. Like from the time that someone can cheat on you, they don't value you. I'm sorry, there's no sorries or whatever in the world, because if you truly valued and appreciated someone, you won't mistreat it. End of. Just like something that you love so much, you will take care of it to its dying day. But no. From the time you step out and start doing stuff to take advantage of that thing, you already decreased that. Their value isn't worth anything to you at that point. So I don't expect a man to understand what equality a woman's going through unless you're someone that is humane and you can understand it. With men, yeah, especially with a lot of black men, they like to fight for what is going against them. Like, oh, me as a black man, it's hard. Me as a black man, it's hard. No. And they know the racism and they know what's against us as black men. But it's so funny because they can't share that thought when it has to do with a woman. I don't understand why it's so hard to understand where she's coming from as a woman. She's not trying to say that she wants to be paid equally. She wants how much Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and that other white comic got. She's not trying to say that, but she's trying to say, why is she being undervalued now when her accolades, if not are on their level, but surpass them in certain ways? And that I can understand. And of course her original amount was 800,000, you know, so it's not even a lot, but I feel like they could have at least paid her $1 million or two. I couldn't understand that. She's an Oscar winner, and it doesn't matter what you've done just because you haven't worked 1 year. It doesn't matter, but what you have achieved, you damn right should. You've already made your lane. You're already a forever legend. I mean, sorry. You know what I mean? If I did something 10 years ago, there's people who make one-hit wonders. Look at Kia. My Neck, My Back is a phenomenal song. And no one can't ever take that away from her. And she will always be seen as something else. As much as her mouth is detrimental to her. And we'll talk about the Queenscourt in a second. But you can't, when someone's done something that has had world-renowned success and they've been awarded with that in front of everyone, and you can see their achievement openly, you can look up Google, you can see their achievement, you can't take that away from someone. So they're already above a certain level anyway, so they can't I don't know, I can't describe it, but I actually understand. And then when she was talking in general, like how Hollywood is, I can imagine, because I can understand that not only as a man, but I know that from a lot of what women go through around me. Like, it's not hard to know my mum has definitely been mistreated when being a black woman. It's definitely been harder for her to promote herself, to be out there and to elevate in her career because she is a black woman. And I've got friends that deal with the same thing. And then equality when it comes to pay, sexism, and it's just so many fields where women are undervalued. And I don't understand why in general it's so hard for people to see that. And yes, they take the piss, and I understood why she took such offense to being Donkey of the Day. If she met Charlemagne and he was such a gentleman to her, and then to suddenly now she's a Donkey of the Day because of this, because of that, because of that. And I liked when she said, "Is hasn't your mum faced equality and your grandma? Or will they be donkeys of the day?" And he's like, "No, but can you?" He kept on telling her, "Can you?" And people were like, she couldn't even prove why she deserved. It's not about being proved. That's the whole point. She doesn't need to, because she's already worked. She's already worked. Like, I don't understand what you need to prove when you've already established. You are established. You're done. I mean, flipping hell. What else do you need to prove? This disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. I'm so happy a woman called him out. And then when people are coming, and then you have men there, oh, she's just greedy. And it's like, you are totally, this is why we will never move forward as black people, especially black men. It's because they unless you get to a point where equality can happen within our own race and people can start seeing other people as equals and stop like, I don't know, anything. It's such an annoying subject because I get so frustrated. I clog up when I'm trying to talk about stuff like this because I get so frustrated that what I want to say never comes out. I just need to just calm down because inside of getting really, it bothers me because we're the only race that is like this. Definitely the only race, and I'm not going to blame the Western world and slavery and how white people treat, because it's not even about that. If anything, we should be more reunited than ever. People just like always blaming stuff on a white man on this and this being unfair, but look how you treat your own people. Like, that I'll be damned to be walking out in the street between a black man and a white man, and you best believe the black man's going to say something before even the white man probably wouldn't even notice me. I can't. What am I going to do now? Blame what on slavery when it's you, your own self, that is choosing to be and act the way you're acting? Oh, so annoying, man. And then you had Angela there. She's just a fucking follower, honestly. So what does she know anyway? She's one of those people that always just want to be liked and does the most to be liked. So I don't deal with people that are sheep. As for Envy, he already cheated on his wife. He goes around talking about it. I can't even deal. Like, he already has disrespect for women from that simple fact in the first place. Secondly, then you got Charlemagne. He's just a whole hot-blooded mess. I can't even deal with him. And it's so funny because I actually like the Breakfast Club, but I just find them... I like their dynamic as a trio, but I find them individually dumb, and dumber. I can't stand them. They're really annoying. They pick and choose who they want to be against and who they don't want to. It's like people they think is weak, they do the most. But Monique definitely put Charlemagne in his place. But secondly, let's talk about the Queenscourt. I don't know if you guys watch it, but me, I watched it, okay? And I do have some opinions to say about it. It may be late because I just don't make videos about stuff like this anymore. But seeing as it's a vlog and I'm free, I'm going to talk, okay? I like T.S. Madison. I've been following her since Facebook. T.S. Madison is guru. I love me some T.S. Madison. Kaya, I would be Kaya. I don't know how you pronounce her name still to this day. But I'll be nice to her because she spams my Instagram. Actually, liked like a good proper 20 pictures. She just like. It's like, yes, you go, girl. But just because she did that doesn't mean that she ain't self-sabotaging. She just reminds me of Johnny Blaze. Who else is like that? Bianca out of Love and Hip Hop as well. You know, people, yeah, who just, I feel like tarnish their own selves with their own mouths, where like their mouths are the worst weapons they could have. Like, it's their mouths. I feel like these people are other people's karma of how not to be. That's all I got to say about that, to be honest, because some people just are reckless with their mouths. And that's the one thing about this, because this whole show business thing, and when you're online, we have an element of it because we're vloggers, an element of notoriety. So when you go out, people do notice you are and all this stuff. And it is really nice and it's really something else. So I can imagine, I can understand an element of being in the spotlight because YouTube kind of puts that on you, because when people start to know your face from something they're watching online, you kind of become someone in the spotlight. But one thing that I've learned, right, is no matter how open I am, no matter what I do, you need to really be careful what comes out of your mouth, because that could really be detrimental. Like, one statement could be really detrimental to how it can tarnish and taint your image, but it really matters for how you move on from within your career, whether you're a celebrity or whatever. So when you keep saying things that keep rubbing people up the wrong way. It's good to be controversial and it's good to create arguments and create debates, but it's not really good to be ignorant and to just say stuff just so loosely off your mouth without even thinking or giving a second thought to it. Now, there's stuff that I say, obviously, but I don't think I've ever said anything yet that could be held against me in the future or that will prevent someone wanting to work with me because I said a certain thing, or prevent companies wanting to approach me because I said a certain thing. It's not like that. There's certain things that I just would never ever say. It's like being online and saying I don't give a fuck about packies. That is blatantly racist. And obviously, you're going to get repercussions from saying that. Just like I don't still understand how there's still songs with people saying nigger. And then this is the whole thing about the N-word with me. I don't think that we should be using it at all. I don't believe in people taking the power out of words. You can't take the power out of people that have died being called nigger. Everyone fought to not be called that. So now to be calling it as a friendship thing and to think, oh, I'm taking the power back of it, but then to still get offended when a white person calls you a nigger is so hypocritical. It's so bizarre. It doesn't even make any sense how you could be so offended with someone using it when now you said it's okay for you to use it. If it's not okay and you know inside that it's not okay, that you don't like someone else using it, regardless of their color, of their ethnicity, then you shouldn't be using it at all. It's just like when people say certain things and they want to have an argument against it, it doesn't make any sort of sense. You need to know what you're saying and you need to know how you're saying it. You can be loose mouth, loose lipped. I never plan on what I'm going to say, when I'm going to say it, or how I'm going to conduct myself. But you best believe I wouldn't be making myself look that foolish in what I'm saying. And if people disagree with what I'm saying, it shouldn't be a disagree to the point where they hate me and where it's going to be a cloud over my head. I mean, I don't think I've ever said anything that offends people that much. I definitely know I don't, because no, I wouldn't. I can't. It's not inside me to do that. And not online anyway. When you're with your friends in your private time, absolutely. But these stuff you need to really be careful about, because, and then I know a lot of people, I'm not going to say no names, but I definitely know a lot of people that have said some things and made some statements, and even though amazing coming to you, and then if that thing does come to you, trust and believe you're going to be made to look like a laughing stock. The power of your mouth and your tongue is very, very, very lethal, you know. Me, I will say wow when I want, but there's certain things that will never ever come out of my mouth. Never. Some people just need to be careful, because that's what I mean. Like, you can tarnish your own self in what you say. And it's not even about being online, but it's precisely being online. And this is what I don't understand, is when I watch these shows and I watch some YouTubers and I'm thinking, like, you're saying what you're saying. Like, do you not know that you have a certain amount of people that are looking up to you, that a certain amount of people that are actually following you, what you're doing and how you're moving? And a lot of these people, some of them are going to be none the wiser. Like, you're God to them. So, like, they're going to be thinking now that it's okay. And God knows what stupid and horrible behavior you're allowing to carry on into another generation. Because that's the only thing, people look up. There's so much younger people. That's why Backchat, it absolutely disgusts me, because they have such a huge platform that is nothing like that's ever been done here in London at all, where there's black people, chocolate people, like people that you can relate to, right? And they talk so much shit, right? Their views are disgusting. They don't even think of altering their views or what they want to say, knowing that they've got so much people watching them. It's like it brings, the more views they get, the more it brings out the foulness out of them. And it's so disgusting. It's such a bad representation. I don't care what anyone has to say about me. I'm not no bad representation of no Africa. I'm not trying to be no one's idol or whatever. But I'm not trying to be someone that people can be disgusted in. I don't want people to be knowing, oh, did you watch Junior's YouTube program? Oh, he's a disgrace. That's what, oh my God, do you know how, there's not one person here that I've met in my lifetime that has anything positive to say about Backchat. I've never. They watch it because they want to see these people acting stupid and they want to see what other stupid things are coming out of their mouth. There's rarely anyone that I've ever met. I've always been the one to defend it. Like, no, you should watch it because of Nunu. Oh, I've been the winner, but there's nothing I can defend about that. It's a shambles. And no matter how popular it is, and it's only going to get more popular, people around the world are going to be seeing us thinking all black people in Britain act like that. Such bad, and they're all of a certain age, you know. These people aren't young people and teenagers. They're mothers. It's just disgusting. I can't. I wouldn't. People asking me, still ask me to this day, oh, I miss your back chat reviews. Keep missing them. I'm sorry. Keep missing them. We'll keep watching the old ones, honestly. Because I will never allow my channel to be grown from such ignorance like that. It's a disgrace. If I would have stood and kept making backchat reviews, oh my god, you don't think my channel would be on God knows how many thousands of subscribers by now? Absolutely. My views, I was getting good backchat review, action reviews, but for me and my conscience, it just wasn't sitting down well. And that's just another thing, it all relates to what you say. Like, I can't be and support people that talk so recklessly, and there's gonna always be repercussions with what you say, you know. I won't be one of those people, man. Never. There's a difference between being confident and being naturally open. When you're a naturally open person, if people find that intimidating, and that's just because they're insecure and they can't take that. But just because you're like that, it doesn't mean that you can be so reckless with your mouth. There has to be an element of thought into what you're saying and how you move, you know. Like, make things happen, make things for a reason. I don't want to look at my stuff. Like, I look at even some of my videos now, and I know I'll get to a point where I definitely delete some. But like, I look at some of them and I'm like, ugh, cringe. But it's not a cringe because I'm embarrassed of what I've said or what I've done. It's a cringe because it's like, oh, why did I look like that on camera? Yuck. That's the only thing. Is like, jeez. Story times, I don't regret no story times. I don't regret nothing I've said. I don't regret talking about my ex-teen. I don't regret none of that stuff because that's real. That's stuff that people can relate to, you know, and it's stuff that how I felt at the time. I'm not here to be, I don't fabricate anything. I'm junior in all aspects of my life. I don't know how to be anyone else or how to be anyone different. But you're still not going to catch me saying certain stuff online. And that's just that, because you need to be cautious. I like opportunities that are coming to me, right? And I know that there's plenty more coming, and I will never, people just need to have a bit more self-awareness. I'd rather me go out looking anyhow and for people to be judging me and be like, you're this, you dressing like this, you make yourself look like this, than for that to be translated through my mouth. Oh my god, like verbal diarrhea. Hey, I mean, I talk, but need to be careful. So that's where I see Kia. I see so many celebrities, well, the online people, I put them in that category of like people that just kind of tarnish themselves and kind of halt their own careers. That's how I see it, to be honest. You only get so far. You have to really learn to shut your mouth and to conduct yourself at times and to not say certain things. It's so funny because I'm so open, but there's so much about me that you don't know that will always remain private. And I do feel like you have to have an element of privacy. You have to. Like, you can't just... There has to be an element of something, you know? And these people, just don't have that element of nothing. Look at me, man, looking at this water before I put it in my mouth. Isn't that refreshing? Anyway, let me clean this stuff on my bed. Oh my god, you guys, it's so you! Oh, how can I not? How can I not, darling? Oh, Junior is turning expensive, babe. Junior, oh, see that water dripping down my mouth? Junior, I wouldn't say I'm bougie. I would never be like that, but I'm starting to appreciate quality. I can't believe I've got them. They're so beautiful, you guys. Oh, they are just divine, like, and they're so comfortable. Oh my god, they're so comfortable. We're gonna have so much fun. I love you. That's me too. But I've already noticed it, and I've just had it a few seconds. For one, Oh my god, it collects fur like nothing else. And for 2, there's like a bit of glue here. But I'm not even bothered about that. That should be though. 500 and something pound worth of shoe. Oh my god! Oh my god, I picked it and a bit of the thread come off. I'm gonna take them back. You know I can exchange them anyway. That's unacceptable. But anyway, but let me know your thoughts. I know I was blabbering on. I can't remember half of what I was talking about. Oh god, imagine it's still here. It's softening up. That imagine. Let me throw that at someone's head. Actually, so bizarre. Like, who follows people to then unfollow them when they actually post stuff? Oh my god, it's so crazy. And this is why I need to get that unfollowing up, because I need to. I've got a feeling that I'm still following these people, and it's so irritating knowing that you're still following them. And then, oh, let's not even talk about those stupid people, yeah, that follow you. Then when you follow them back, they unfollow you. I don't understand. I don't understand people on Instagram. They're so stupid. Next, oh, this boy always messaging me.
This gala is not on the 17th. This gala is on the 10th of March. So, get your dates right, boy.
No, it's not.
The Black White, is that not in August? When is it? Is it right after this gala?
It's gone on the time. Can you not see the 17th of the 3rd? Ugh, maybe you need to get some more sleep, because someone is seeming a bit Stevie Wonder. Gosh. I hate people trying to make me feel like I'm stupid. My god, are you blind? Obviously. So anyway, you guys. I'll see you guys later.